Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to part 1 of our playthrough of Drakengard, also known in Japanese as Drago-on Dragoon.
Two great powers, the
One man,
Empire,
one dragon.
Fierce war for the control of a goddess who protects the harmony of the world.
What?
If I might say.
You didn't say it in that evil tone that you said it in.
I was just like
What'd you say?
lost. You had me lost.
I was reading. And I was doing.
So basically this takes place in, like, dark medieval fantasy times.
Okay.
No, I never would have guessed, Will.
And I told Miles what this was all about before we started, so he has an idea of what the fuck we're about to get ourselves into. I told him that it gets weird later on, too, so he knows. I told him to think of Evangelion, and then he has a basis for what's going
Oh
on.
gosh, I'm scared.
Ooh, it's a chica.
Yes.
That is your sister that has intimate
Oh,
feelings for you.
gosh.
I'm not kidding.
That's not creepy at all.
It begins.
Oh, of course not.
It begins.
It begins.
Ooh. Whoever created this soundtrack, I'm just gonna say, is this game has like the worst soundtrack ever because it's the same like 5 seconds of music on a constant repeat.
Really?
Yeah, it gets fucking
That is
annoying.
I wouldn't really call that a soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't really call that a soundtrack. No, I would just call it playing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like being lazy.
I don't think that person was human or that guy because he's got like demon eyes.
That is definitely not blood.
I don't think I don't even know what the Empire is, but I don't think they're
he might
human.
be an albino. Remember,
The audio
albinos
cuts out here,
have-
by the way.
That definitely does not look like blood.
Yeah.
That was like pieces
Yeah, the graphics
of beans.
And then there was that, if you notice, that huge tall guy that we just cut.
Yeah, the graphics in this game aren't exactly,
High
to
quality.
the top of PS2, the quality the PS2 had.
Yeah, I know.
Not for cutscenes anyway.
Oh no, I agree.
How-
You're gonna see that too.
How dare you burn that flag?
The cutscenes look nice though, but
Oh yeah, they're decent.
I love how it's
cutscenes.
just like, I'm just gonna completely abandon the battle I'm in.
And then go
Yeah.
save someone.
because my sister's in danger, I need to go have incestual relations with her.
No, he wouldn't go that far, I would think.
You didn't? I don't know about that.
Seriously?
This is,
The main. I'm gonna tell you, Miles. The guy that we're playing is not the best person.
Oh god.
He loves to slaughter people.
He's a demon.
you'll see what he is.
Graphics aren't too bad.
No, they're not too bad. Most of this game takes place in like a desert sort of area, though.
I love how I just feel like
Or a
running around,
forest.
just like going smack.
I love how it shows you like you're surrounded.
Yeah, that's the
by
whole
people
fucking game,
all
if
over
you-
the place.
The whole fucking game is you going and slaughtering hordes of enemies,
Seriously?
essentially. So pretty much Dynasty Warriors.
That's actually decent.
This is nothing like Dynasty Warriors, trust me.
Well, it's not. It's the core gameplay is like Dynasty Warriors.
Well, yeah, it is kind of. I can admit.
Although you don't have to worry about morale and like your the officers and all that. You do have to worry about targets, but it's not that important.
My gut feeling is.
You can just go around for like hours and just kill all the foot soldiers.
Yeah.
Because there's literally like thousands of
You
them.
know what this makes me think? This guy has to be
What?
like some human child of a dragon or something. I mean, come on.
Oh,
That
you'll see.
fire is not natural.
But yeah, I find it strange how he can just like
Don't forget.
kill thousands of people by himself.
Don't forget that there are medieval worlds in fiction where people can use magic. So that might be what it is.
That's also true.
Yeah, and inexplicably he has fire that comes out of his hands.
But again, he could be
And
casting
he can-
magic.
Magic. Yeah, well, yeah, I know that much.
I mean, okay, let me give you an example.
And I'll just tell you guys, it's hard to freaking block some of these guys' attacks. I just pretty much try to run out of the way. You can dodge, but yeah, it doesn't work all the
I'll
time.
give you an example. Firebenders.
Are you bringing up Avatar
Yes, I'm
right
bringing
now?
Avatar as an example of that. Just because he has fire does not mean he's half dragon. And that token, every firebender.
Oh no, it doesn't mean he's not half dragon at all.
That's my point.
Not that. Not.
But I would not question. I would question his humanity, though. Judging by, you know, what he's doing right now, and he's slaughtering like hundreds of people by himself.
But he's doing
so,
it for a reason, a good
know.
reason, though, to go save his sibling. I mean, that's actually a decent reason.
Well,
Show no mercy.
that's the whole thing about this game is that it questions why he's killing all these people. Like, you know, is he killing just to kill, or is he killing to save people? But he's killing just to kill. That's the whole
Seriously,
thing.
wow.
That's what they're making him out to be. He's just killing people because he enjoys it.
Wow.
Like, you might think he's like a hero, but that's not the case at all.
Actually, this is a weird thing to bring this up, but I just want to tell you something I found out about Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
I was fighting that enemy I was cursing about, and I found out that the same element that element, you know, was strong against, they're also weak against. So
What element is that?
So, like, let's say you wanted to fight an enemy that used a thunder spell, right? You know, like a lightning-based element. You want to know what element you would use against them?
What?
Water.
Oh. There's one of the targets here. There's actually multiple targets.
Mm-hmm.
But if you kill the targets, then you pretty much move everything along. I actually successfully blocked there. One of the few
It's
times.
a miracle.
One of the few times.
Sometimes they'll drop those like red orb things, and they basically blow everybody up. Whenever your sword flashes when you're swinging the sword, you can basically like use it to blow everybody out of the way, and that's pretty useful. When it does have it, I've actually found a way where you can just do it like multiple times and it never stops if you keep doing
Really?
it. Yeah, it's pretty useful against the bigger enemies in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also whenever you're running and you see that like wind sort of thing, wind effect on the screen, that means you can just like charge into the enemy, into like a horde of enemies and knock them all over. So if you're like running long enough, you'll be able to do that.
That's neat.
Yep. And there's one guy I missed over here. There's actually two. Now you notice your soldiers are talking to you, but strangely enough, you'll never see them. You're the only person on the battlefield.
Maybe this whole game takes
And we
place
just
in
got a
your head.
shield and a power up
Like,
that makes us like 10
like
times
Curtis
stronger.
Craig from Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria. Oh, God.
Phantasmagoria, puzzle of the flesh.
Phantasmagoria. So yeah, this shield makes us at least 10 times stronger, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of a rare drop,
Oh, really?
and it lasts for about a
Only a
minute.
Why are you
minute.
running back?
The castle's under attack. Please help us.
Because there's a guy I missed. You have to kill all the targets.
Okay, that at least makes sense.
There we go.
Cut him down and rip out his heart.
See, I love that your soldiers act like they're in such like that, like they're losing the battle basically, but you're just over here slaughtering everybody.
Well, it's
like,
probably
oh, we're
because
in
of the
so
fact
much
that
trouble.
For every one person you slaughter, there's like 10 times more of your men being killed.
True.
Nah, I guess so.
Which means that you have quite the impressive army.
Maybe if
for
your
the
men would
day.
help out, then maybe you would be like, you know, you'd be able to just destroy the Empire because, like, you are basically a one-man army.
Don't forget, Will, also video game logic.
And that's not even counting the freaking dragon.
Shall feed the
Shall
raven.
feed the raven. Yeah, the few times that this guy does talk, you're probably not going to like him. It's a good thing that, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll see.
Yeah, I think I know what you're
I
talking
moved everything around on my screen.
Yeah, don't spoil it for Miles. He doesn't know what's going to happen. But yeah, the few times he does talk, yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit.
I can imagine.
Kind of get a feel for his personality, which is kill, kill,
Here's your
kill.
target.
Kill.
Yep, on the horse, and the horse isn't going to help him here.
The horse is more of a liability, I'd suppose.
I will joust you.
So, Will, what do you think Kayam thinks is best in life?
I need her ladyship.
Blood and death and slaughter,
Wait.
I'm assuming.
and our Lord and Savior
Your sister is
I'm
a
Cthulhu.
gonna hope
goddess?
you know what I'm referencing.
Yeah, she's the goddess. She's the one that protects these things called the seals, seeds of resurrection. It's not exactly like explicitly said what they are or what they do, but I guess they like protect the world from basically destruction. So if the seals are broken, then basically shit gets all fucked up, and that's gonna happen.
And that leads into Nier, doesn't it?
No.
Isn't this game
ending? The last ending leads into Nier.
Huh?
The last ending leads into Nier. Ending E leads into Nier. There's multiple endings.
Yeah, I know that.
Speaking of which, I'm not sure if we're gonna do all of those endings because there are like 4 endings. So, but I think the game changes every time. You know, when you get to the other endings. So basically, like New Game Plus. And here are the big dudes with the swords. They're really annoying. Ooh, we got a shield power up again. That's particularly useful for the big guys because they are obnoxious as hell.
I love how the second you get the shield power, it's like nope. He sort of backs away.
Yeah. There is that other one right there, and he's gonna go down pretty quick.
A treasure box.
A treasure box is appeared.
Where is the treasure box?
I think it appears like right near you. You're gonna see it in a minute. I just thought I'd take care of these guys real quick because they shouldn't, you know, they were right near me, and I thought, hey, they shouldn't be alive anymore because Kaim wouldn't like that.
It's a key.
There we have the key. The keys to enter the castle.
Once you already have
Don't
the keys
you live
to
in the
enter.
castle? If that's your sister,
It would
why
make
you
sense,
need the
but
key
like,
to
you know,
enter the
video
castle?
game logic, you have to acquire the key again.
Huh?
What'd you say, Michael?
I said, why would you need a key if your sister's already in there?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't think that's actually the castle she's in. She might be in another... Your princess is in another castle.
Oh gosh.
Protect Footy Eye.
No, this is where we're going to encounter the dragon.
Remaining health, 100%.
Yep, we didn't really get hit that much. And you do get experience, but it doesn't really, like... It does kind of matter what level you are, but you don't really have to grind or anything. They give you the ability to, but it's not totally necessary. You can also grind with the dragon and level up the dragon when that might be necessary because we might be stuck at a boss or two later on.
Are you gonna show the fine viewers if you end up grinding?
Well, no, I'm not DSP.
I knew you. You know what? Honestly, I can't believe you just fell for that bait.
Sorry, guys.
No, because I knew that that's what he likes to do.
I know.
Let me show everybody my grinding. Because that's so fun to watch.
Sorry, my friend was I turned my phone off. I told him not to message me, but they're doing it anyways. But I didn't turn my phone off, but you get the idea.
It's cool.
Or just put it on vibrate.
It is on vibrate. And it's nowhere really near me. It's like wrapped up in paper, like in a cloth, and it's still vibrated.
Kill me if you desire, but you can never dirty my soul.
Yes, that dragon is talking.
Tell me, do you still want to live, dragon?
What?
A pact! There's no other way!
What
What type of dragon is that?
Worthy or not,
A talking
I wish
dragon.
to live.
Oh, he's dying.
Despise me if you will,
Yeah.
but I shall not die! Your answer! A pact or death!
So basically what that flashback was about, a dragon killed Kaim's family. That's why he hates dragons so much, and he like was considering killing that dragon. And it explains that here. If you guys want to pause to read that. And I'm talking to the viewers, not you guys.
Yeah, I kind of assumed as much.
I had a brain fart, my bad. Listen, I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Oh shit, man, yeah. That I can understand why you would get a brain fart.
Yeah, I haven't exactly.
If you had 4 hours of sleep.
I haven't even slept yet. I don't know how you feel.
So now we have to protect the dragon because we want to make a pact with it.
I guess those little words or whatever around it is something important.
It's probably like a seal that keeps
It
you in
could be.
place.
I have no idea what the fuck it says though.
Yeah, maybe.
That stab was delayed.
Bug stab mechanics.
Oh god, don't go there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure these Empire troops weren't even here
Yeah.
before. But all of a sudden, they're here.
Oh hey, yeah, you feel comfortable?
Now, taste the steel of my sword.
Just teleported into the castle. Good thing we got that power up again. I think we get those a lot more frequently in these first couple stages of the game. The game developers were probably feeling generous. They're like, here's some power-ups. You're probably not even gonna get any in the later stages. And yeah, the R3 button is basically your map.
So you pretty much have an hour to beat this person, huh?
Yeah, like, they're like, oh, you're on a timer, but it's like, oh, you have an hour, though. I'm like, okay, well, that's way, way, way more than enough time than I really actually need. But okay. I guess they expect you to kill every single soldier on the map.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Well, they might think...
Yeah, these guys can be obnoxious.
You're not kidding.
These guys and also these particular soldiers you'll see later, the red soldiers that are not affected by magic.
Was killed by parents.
Yeah, then he kind of hints at that there.
Oh, by the way, Will.
Oh. Yeah.
How far are you in Dark Souls 2?
Well, I was playing it with Miles, so I didn't get very far.
Because you're gonna see an old friend in that game from Dark Souls 1.
Sun, bro.
No. You're gonna see Lightning Bro.
Oh yeah, Ornstein.
Finally,
fight
someone
him.
to kill.
Yeah, I remember. I knew about that. There's two more of these guys here.
They just want to hug, Will. Give them
What's
a hug.
really annoying is that one of the last levels in this game has an area where there's a bunch of these assholes everywhere. Like these guys with the
You
shields
really don't like these guys, do
and the
you?
giant swords. What you want to basically do is you want to keep spamming that glowing sword attack. Because it'll just keep knocking them down. And they won't get a chance to counterattack. And yeah, I've also learned to do the jump stab because that kind of helps.
You're blessed by the devil's luck. A pact with you.
And now we're going to finally make a pact.
Sweet.
Still have 100 health.
Yeah, because you got something.
Because we got that. Yeah, no, we got the health orb.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would not be.
They're
at
not going to be
100%.
so. Yeah, they're not going to be so giving with that later. We leveled up our sword to 2.
Sweet.
Excuse me.
And that's the sword we're probably going to use the most is Kaim's sword because most of the other weapons aren't really that great.
Really?
Yeah, some can be pretty useful, but Kaim's sword is probably the best. I read shall, that's the only word I can make out there.
Your answer.
I'm sorry, for a second there, it looked like he was gonna kiss the fucking thing.
We are united by our need to live.
Well,
Yes. A pact.
Yes.
What the heck is he doing?
Okay, this part makes no
Is he
fucking
pulling his
sense.
heart out or something?
He's pulling something out, I don't even know.
Also, they did not do good on the hands, just so you know.
What the?
It's like, let me pull this random orb out of my
That might be
chest.
like his heart.
I do not think that's his heart.
They both have one.
Yeah.
It's like here.
I don't
trade.
know.
It's probably a part. It's probably
Yeah,
their
exactly.
souls or parts of them.
That could be it.
Possibly.
White background with Bashonen hair flowing in the background.
Whoa.
Well, the armor looks a lot nicer now.
Now I'm clean.
Yeah, seriously.
The dragon hath purified me.
Dragon is pissed.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that Yu-Gi-Oh card.
And here we go with the aerial missions.
It looks like the Red Dragon Archfiend. Look it up on Google after this.
Oh yeah, it kind of does look like George. So these are one of the more, probably the best segments of this game is the aerial missions. You'll see why.
Oh gosh.
Get to ride a freaking dragon. I don't see how that's not awesome.
They're gonna be a bitch later, trust me.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I know about that.
No,
Especially when you start finding the like golems.
no, well, you don't know.
Yes, I do, Michael. I've fucking almost beaten this game, so I know.
Calm down.
At least now I know how to fucking side dodge. Because when I first played this, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was.
I keep getting
I was
hit.
the same way until I learned.
Holy crap. This is an awesome thing.
There are so many of these fucking things. But good thing we have the ability to fire multiple fire missiles at the same time. And we can cast dragon magic.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Destroy everything. There's more of those blimp-looking things. Yes.
I'm gonna need my
Completely
mic.
necessary.
Okay, guys?
Alright. Oh, now we have the ability to cast dragon magic.
Nice.
It's pretty useful when there's a bunch of enemies in the area because then you can wipe out a lot of them at once.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright,
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
maybe. Insects. Humans all suck.
Except for the one riding on my back.
I don't even think she likes him. I mean, she grows to like him. It's kind of
Well, she calls him Lord.
I might have missed that. I don't.
You missed
Well, she
it.
might call him Lord as a sort of just because the whole pack thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, because the dragon we're riding on hates humanity as a whole. So that's if you're wondering about like why she always basically belittles humans. Oh, I think we're gonna come up on one of the airships,
Yep. Mission complete.
or maybe not. Indeed.
94%, not bad.
Yeah, we didn't do any magic attacks though. In retrospect, I should have done some. It might increase our score. I'm not really sure if it does. And yeah, the free expeditions are basically just grinding levels. With the strength of the dragon. We're gonna fight gargoyles.
Seriously?
I don't know. Considering this game, we could be.
I can smell them. There are still more.
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah, I think those must be the gargoyles. Those things. I don't even know what the fuck they are, but I guess that's what they are. Or I should say I didn't know what the fuck they were because How could you guess what they are?
What the heck?
Or these things, for example.
It's like
What
giant
the fuck is
cannons
that?
or something.
Or giant boxes in the air that fire blue orbs at you.
They're not blue orbs, they're red.
I don't know. Bluish red.
Bluish red? How can there be a bluish red? This would be purple.
Nah.
Well, there is a
Could be
there's a
purple.
blue tint to fire sometimes. You know.
It's
There's also
true.
orange tints to fire.
The streaks are blue, so that's what I mean.
Yeah, they start out blue. Then
Using magic would be useful here, Will, because that could wipe out most of these things. I want to do that. Your gauge is full.
Decided, hey, I'm just gonna go ball to the wall and not use my magic. Because who needs to live, right?
Yeah, and then keep getting hit by the blue orbs or the red orbs, I
I
guess.
forgot how to use his magic at the time or something.
Is it a cracked red orb, Will?
Or I just didn't notice. Oh god, not that.
What?
Cracked red orb. Or the blue eye stone.
So I heard the graphic for Dark Souls 2 is actually like decreased from Dark Souls 1.
It looked a little bit better to me, but I don't know. I mean, oh, there we have the airship. But yeah, the textures aren't really as good as at least the PC version, of course, obviously. But like that's pretty much it. I mean, everything else is fine.
Well, that might be good for me then.
Yeah.
Because you know how my computer is, it might mean they can run better on my computer.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to increase the graphical fidelity for the PC version.
Well,
now.
obviously, but they're probably going to give you graphics options too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a golem I missed. And the golems have those like shield things you have to remove before shooting at them.
So you got
Because
you
otherwise
guys
it won't
Sun
affect
Bros in the game.
Why is it choose not to?
Praise the sun.
Another flying ship
Miles.
thing. Huh?
These faggots don't even praise the
I
sun.
know, right? Will, are you and Will?
That's why I had to destroy them.
I can't even. I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
Do you remember the Covenant?
It's a reference to what's Solaire.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I-
There's
Dark
another
Souls 1.
Sunlight Covenant in Dark Souls 2.
I think then we are.
Oh, there is. I didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't know there was another sunlight
Yeah, there
covenant.
is. One of my friends who doesn't even Sunbro knows about it.
Do you even sunbro?
I actually asked him that too. I was like, when he was playing Dark Souls, he had no idea what the Covenant. I'm like, bro, do you even Sunbro?
So yeah, basically for the airships, you have to take out these cannons, all of these cannons,
Do you think Kayam Sunbros?
possibly. Kime doesn't even. Kime, do you even sunbro? Maybe the dragon is sunbro and Kime's not.
Dude, imagine if Kayam met Solaire.
On the castle. Please return at once.
Well, Kime slaughters pretty much everybody, so he might kill him.
Yeah, it'd be like, Solaire would be like, Jolly Quapper!
Your blood must decorate my sword.
But I just wanted jolly cooperation.
Now we must go save our sister. To the castle.
Is this gonna be one of those
Post haste.
Your princess is in the castle thing?
No, she's actually in this one.
Dang it!
And yeah, this is basically somewhat of a disguised loading screen.
The castle area must be cleared.
Not disguised very well.
What's useful here is you can mount your dragon kind of like whenever, but there's like so many archers that it's kind of pointless because they'll just shoot you down.
Actually, you know,
But look at how many people you can kill with your friggin'
Resident
dragon.
Evil
It's
Revelations
ridiculous.
has one of the worst disguised loading screens.
Please hurry.
Wait, what?
Resident Evil Revelations has one of the worst disguised loading screens.
What's its loading screen?
The only one that I saw was when you entered into the casino-like area. There was this door, like a casino, you know, those little ball things. And it just spins, and,
Yeah.
and the door just sort of spins until it loads.
Oh, that sounds kind of like Lords of
and you're
Shadows
standing
2,
there like-
Lords of Shadow 2 loading
And
screen.
you just stand there like, every time that. It was really bad in 3DS version.
Yeah. Notice how this castle looks exactly like the last one. They pretty much all look the same. It's like random castle on a desert.
Probably the same architecture.
Yeah, or I mean, just the environment is the same, and it looks like the same exact. I mean, I don't know,
It does look,
but it's just
does look
like
extremely similar. It's not exactly the same.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just like
Yeah, me
reused an entire freaking level or something.
I wouldn't
By the
really
way,
be.
what are we streaming tonight?
Oh my god, hordes upon hordes of enemies, and there's the target we need to kill.
Faggot, what are we streaming tonight?
What do they want?
Probably Deadly
I don't know how
Premonition.
that gets your attention, but we just plan on asking you guys. What are we streaming tonight?
Because most of what you say to me is probably some sort of negative name or
Well,
something
it's-
along that line.
It's just funny how being nice and just asking you doesn't get your attention, but insulting you
Damn them.
gets your attention.
Cut them down, yet still they come.
Yeah, it's pretty much the gist of the Empire. You keep killing them, but they keep coming.
Hold on, was that Kayam talking?
That was one of your soldiers.
What do you
Kaim
mean?
can't
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, that's why I was asking, because I was like, wait, what the fuck? Bug?
Miles, you know that the pact with the dragon made him lose his
I
voice,
didn't know
right?
that.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it made him lose his voice. He can't speak.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, it'd be like, "You shall feed the ravens, Empire scum."
Taste my blade hungers for your blood. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Actually, technically, in God's Eater, that's true.
What's
In
true?
God's Eater, your weapons technically hunger for your enemies. Because in God's Eater, it's kind of like a Monster Hunter game, right? And like, you know how a Monster Hunter does carves?
Yeah.
In God's Eater, your weapon opens a mouth and eats the monster.
That's pretty interesting.
It's fucking awesome. That's just interesting.
Wow. Now, if only Kaim's weapon could do that.
That would imply Kayam
Then we'd
had
have a
some-
much easier
had
time
some
with this.
cool redeeming factor besides the dragon.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the dragon.
Yeah, and we can't have that.
A talking dragon, more specifically.
Indeed.
At least, I can still use my magic on these guys, so I can just spam fire attacks.
That's true.
And you can regain magic fairly quickly, too, so... Actually, I think you regain magic by killing people. Yeah.
So maybe it's blood magic.
Blood magic.
By the way, that was
Maybe you're like a necromancer and you just thrive off of death.
well, that was actually a Dragon Age reference.
To the
Oh.
rear of the
Blood
castle.
magic, blood magic is a forbidden and the outlawed form of magic.
Oh, I see.
The Empire army has been reinforced.
There's more of those guys on horses, but we're just gonna ignore them. I think there are guys with heavier armor over there, actually. Give us like 30 XP. Look at how many targets there are.
Is there no end to them? I shall burn them all.
And yeah, there are certain places where you can't mount the dragon.
Wow.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
So you want to mount the dragon?
Don't. Yeah,
Don't even-
no.
don't even bring that
Don't
up.
go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, don't worry. I wasn't
Please.
going there. I was actually implying that, you know. Actually,
I know what you were implying, Michael. You don't have to
No, I
tell
was
me.
gonna say I'm implying that using the dragon would be more of a better
Sure.
idea
Yeah. Okay.
than, you know,
Right. Yeah.
attacking hundreds
That's
of
definitely
thousands
what you-
of soldiers on foot.
It would be.
I mean, what do you think?
Okay,
what do you
Michael,
think
we'll
is a
just
better
go with
idea?
that.
Well, this or attacking on foot.
Well, that's why I was. What do you think I'm doing this right now?
Yeah, that's kind of my.
Look at how
point.
many targets there are. Look at how many people we have to kill.
One. They are unholy devils.
I think he's referring to Kaim there because like they fight as if one. It's like that's kind of us. You know what I should have used here? I should have used my freaking magic. I don't know why I didn't do that. There's so many instances I can see where I should have used my magic. Like, if I use my magic here, the magic will, like seeks out the target, so, like, it'll just kill all these fuckers.
Yeah, instead of having to, like, you know, circle around and be like, I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says spam.
Oh my god, my fire doesn't, like, specifically, like, strike that one guy, so I had to circle back around and... See, there we got him.
It took you a couple of tries, huh?
Yeah, because it's not, like... If you're just a little bit off, it won't kill him. There we go. Oh, there's some archers. Like, I'm surprised how the archers can just, are so freaking accurate. The archers are probably one of the worst.
Just coming from the guy who's playing as a one-man army.
True.
You don't get to bitch. How would your goddamn one-man army, motherfucker?
Yep, they are. For some reason, they're all built on sand.
Has broken through the front.
Look at how many fucking targets. Look at those. It's ridiculous. We must burn them all to ash. Or let's cut them down with our sword. Or do that. Whatever that is. I still don't know. Magic sword technique.
You know, speaking of magic...
At least those big armored dudes give us like 30 XP. Circle back around. Dead.
Actually, speaking of magic weapons, the Vampire Killer, the original Castlevania weapon, was actually created by sacrificing the first Belmont to use of Leon's wife.
The first what?
The first Belmont, Leon, in Igarashi's Castlevania games.
Oh, yeah. I don't really know too much about. Like, I just know from what Lords of Shadow has said about the Belmont lineage. So, like,
yeah,
as far as I know, the first Belmont was Gabriel.
That's not the same as
Yes.
I'm talking about,
Because I know it goes from like Gabriel, and then it's
yeah.
then it's Alucard,
Yeah,
and then Simon, I think, is in there somewhere.
Well, those guys are Belmonts. Gabriel is...
And then there was another guy that died, I think. I forget what his name was.
Lord Kaim! Lord Kaim! Please answer!
I think it's kind of more of it's explained in Mirror of Fate.
Yeah, I mean, I played a bit of Mirror of Fate. I got up to Alucard, then I kind of got bored of the game.
Oh, really? Isn't it like supposed to kind of be like the old style Castlevania games? Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I want to play it too.
Why? Well, that depends on what you mean by old style. You mean Symphony of the Night old style, or
Like,
Castlevania 1?
yeah, like Symphony of the Night, like side-scrolling, like that.
I gotta say, this game gets a little boring after a while if it's competitive, like killing the same thing.
Gameplay is definitely kind of repetitive. It's like Mount Dragon, get on the ground and kill hordes of soldiers. Look for specific targets. There's another target. There's like 20,000 targets.
That's the thing, yeah, there's too many targets. It makes the game not really fun.
Yeah, I can see that, but like the story is what kind of keeps it interesting for me. You'll see why.
I bet the story is what keeps it interesting. Yeah, I agree with that, but...
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that motivated me to like finish this. Just wait until near the end of the game. It gets pretty strange. And I decided to just say fuck it with riding the dragon and was like, let's do this on foot.
Yeah, let's do some precision sword castrations.
Beasts are everywhere.
Yes.
Do you think you can defeat them all?
No, that's why I need a fucking dragon. But yeah, Kaim could defeat them all. He's a one-man army,
Yeah, exactly.
obviously. And there's that one last target over there.
Lord Kaim!
I just need to finish him off.
Which you just did.
Please come quickly!
Oh no. And somehow they breached our castle.
The goddess is still in the castle.
So we have to go protect our sister.
The sister that we want to, have relations with. Because,
It's not really explicitly said, but it's very strongly implied.
Lord Kaim! Sire, we cannot hold them.
You called me unprofessional.
Cutting that out, by the way, though.
You unprofessional monkey.
Whoa. No need for that.
Hey, I'm not calling.
At least that part
what?
cut out so I didn't hear
better
it.
monkey
but-
than comparing him to a certain bearded motherfucker, right?
Good point.
And there are these weird over-the-top segments that are kind of there for no apparent reason.
Oddly enough, for someone who hates humans, the dragon seems very, very supportive.
Kaim and the dragon are linked. Essentially,
Well, the dragon is willing to
essentially,
cooperate
if
with
Kaim
you
dies,
because you
dragon
saved the
dies.
dragon's life.
So the dragon,
Like, the pact is what saved the dragon from death.
yeah, not just that, but they're linked now. If one dies, so does the other, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So it's not a
Exactly.
matter of, oh, I like this guy, he's awesome. It's a matter of, I need him alive because he's essentially my life.
Yeah,
Vice
right.
versa.
That's pretty much the whole reason, at least right now.
So, your voice is lost. A trifling price to pay for a pact. No matter. I shall speak for the both of us.
Meaning I'm just going to speak for myself.
Into the castle alone? Very well. I will await you here.
Don't you dare do anything.
I will not.
He likes to point his sword randomly, and I have no idea what that's supposed to
My
mean.
life is now your life.
How about you, dragon?
You cannot live on hatred alone.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
He can, at
exactly.
least.
No.
And that was part 1 of Drakengard.
Technically,
I hope you
she's
guys
right, 'cause
enjoyed.
if you
And
live on nothing but hatred, you'll kind of go hungry. Just saying.
yeah, that's kind of the point. But yeah, guys, we will have more to come very soon, so stay tuned.